Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Pokemon Showdown with me, Garo TD23. Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys are having a good day and whatnot. So, yeah, this is my first match with the new. As soon as I recorded the match that I just posted last with this team, I tweaked it. Like I said, I put Life Orb on Weavile. Hunch Crow is still choice. But my Scrafty is now leftovers with Shed Skin, so he can be a little bit more tanky and take hits. And so basically, with this dark team, it's very stally. I'll be honest, it's very stally. But I love how it flows because it's very dark and mysterious, and I'm hiding in the shadows and pulling pranks on people. You know, being an illusionist, moving really fast and sneaky, taking special hits and outspeeding people I shouldn't be outspeeding. It's very mischievous, and I love it. So he's rolling what I guess would be I mean, it's not really a sand team. I don't really get what kind of synergy he thinks he has. But again, I'm not very good. Like, he's got the basic Tyranitar, the basic Breloom with the Spore and everything. Then the Espeon just for magic bouncing, and it also carries the dual screens. Then, of course, the damn, what's that name? The spinny guy starts with a D, looks like an elephant. That guy does the spinning, of course, and I think he has Earthquake is all I saw. And then Keldeo, like just random Keldeo. So, you know, why the hell not? Everybody loves their little pony. So. Yeah, I don't know if this guy has a YouTube channel because we didn't even talk during the match. I usually don't talk to my opponents during the match. So if you have a YouTube and you're watching this, of course, I'll link you in it and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to be right here on the right side. So let's go ahead and get to that game. He's going to... Hold on a second. Where's my music at? There we go. Or maybe... Okay, so I guess no music. Okay, well, this might be a little boring. I lead off with my Emily as he leads off with his two tails, and I go for the foul play because it's, you know, super effective. He's just gonna get up his screens, and I'm just gonna go take out the Espeon. That way, you know, I can just take out the Espeon. So. Excuse me, take out the Espeon, no problem with my Emily. This is actually Emily, not my Zoroark. So he brings in the Tyranitar, and instantly I go for the Will-O-Wisp just because I'm physically defensive for the most part, and I can take hits from this thing even if he is choice banded. And I'm from that damage range because it's neutral. I really think that he's choice banded because that did way too much after being burned. With neutral damage, it did way too much. So, and not even being a crit, like it did way too much damage. So I'm really thinking that he's choice banded at this point. But I can still stall him out because he can only do about, after my recovery, he can only do 2 damage to me with a 2% damage with the Stone Edge. So he switches out as I go for my obvious recover. Then I'm going to, but seeing as the Sandstorm is up, my lefties is nullified, that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, he brings up the Breloom, and I'm instantly going for a taunt because I don't want him to use Spore or Swords Dance because that's exactly... He's running the exact same set that I have on my Breloom, on my regular OU team. The Spore, the Swords Dance, Mach Punch, and probably a Bullet Seed for the stab. And so yeah, I just taunt him to make him basically useless because his stab can't hit me and his other stab I resist and I'm physically defensive. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp, just, you know, trying to burn him. And he brings in my little Keldeo. Which I guess wouldn't appreciate the burn, but he could be special, which is probably why he brought him in. He goes for a hidden power. I don't know what hidden power this is, but it does about, you know, it does a good chunk. And I do something really stupid and go for foul play here. He resists it, and he's specially based, and he has justified, so that was like a triple dumb play on my part as he gets the justified boost. And he's going for these hidden powers. But I've got the burn on him, and the hidden power can't kill me, so I'm just going to keep going for recover and stall him out, get some burn damage on him as well. I really thinking about having like a Spiritomb on here instead of the Haunch Crow for like shadows, just excuse me for taking Etika's ideas, but the whole priority thing after being able to whittle things down, just having like something choice banded with a priority move at like on my team would be nice, but I don't really see a space for it because I'm really liking Honchkrow, even though I didn't really use it that much. So here he brings in the Breloom, and I don't know why he would go for that when I have the Prankster, and he knows I carry Taunt, so I don't know what he thought I would do. So, you know, he can't Spore me, so basically this is starting to look like a Sableye sweep, and I'm trying to keep this, you know, sweep going on. He brings in the Thundurus, and I go for the foul play. It does like 50%. I'm like, wow, I can 2-hit KO a Thundurus with a Sableye? This is ridiculous. so at this point, I was going to switch out. I guess he wanted me to switch out, but I switched to my special wall, which is, you know, perfectly fine because I can use it as sleep fodder. If that's really what I need to do. So I bring in my Sukihana as basically sleep fodder because I didn't think I would outspeed this thing. He goes for a Swords Dance, and I'm like, you did the wrong thing because I can do this, and now you can die. I go for the foul play. Of course it's gonna kill because it's stab, and he just sword danced on me. That was a really, really bad play on his part, but you know what? Whatever. So he brings in this Tyranitar again, and I don't know what he's gonna do. But if it's a fighting move, I can go back to my. I don't know why I switched into my. Actually, I know why I switched into my Fedora because I wanted to go for the superpower to take him out. I totally, and I mean absolutely, and almost completely, actually 100% completely, like that's 100% if you didn't catch that. Forgot that he has Stone Edge and it's Choice Bandit, so I don't know. That was just dumb on my part. So I switched in my Scrappy because he's defensive and Tyranitar's burnt, so I can take whatever he wants to do. He goes for the Stone Edge, gets a crit, and this scares me because it has a high crit ratio. I wanted to boost up again, but I didn't want him to get lucky and get another crit because I've been basically playing with him this whole match. So I just go for the Drain Punch because I know it'll kill, and that's where I kind of wish I had Moxie, but whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. I've got the defense to get the second Dragon Dance, and nothing else can come in and like take me out, except for this thing, the Dawn Fan. That's what it's called. And I'm like, I should have boosted there, because then I could have, you know, but he fucking does that shit. So I'm like, what the I'm probably going to change Dragon Dance to Bulk Up, just because I feel like it. I don't know, but, you know, just so I can get my defenses up. The speed's not really that important if I have lefties and I can bulk up. But, yeah, he apparently, with his stab Earthquake, he can take me out with a 2-hit KO, even though I'm like, you know, a defensive beast. So he manages to take out some of my Pokemon, which is fine. But I can bring in my Emily and continue the messing around with her. And, yeah, so that's awesome. Donphan KO to Pokemon. Like, when does that ever happen? So he brings in the My Little Keldeo, and I'm like, I'll taunt you, I guess. That way you don't get that boost. But he goes for the Hydro Pump, and I live. So thank you, Jeebus. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for letting me live. Because now I can, well, what I do here is I switch. What I was going to do is kind of like wish pass onto the, back into Sableye just for funsies. He goes for the Hydro Pump again, and you know, fortunately he misses. Unfortunately for him, fortunately for me, he misses. And so here, basically what I can do, what I'm going to do is he goes going to go for the Hydro Pump. But seeing as I'm specially defensive, it's not going to do anything to me, and I just go for Wish. So from this point, all he's got left is the Bird's going to take care of the Keldeo. All he's got left is the Thundurus. So I've got Weavile with priority Ice Shard. I've got the specially defensive Sukiana with the Foul Play, Wish support. I've got the fucking Sableye, and I have the Zoroark, which outspeeds, and he's already at half. So I just do the right thing and not fuck around, because he's got Focus Blast, and it takes me down to like 10%. But yeah, I go for the Foul Play. Because this match went like 24 turns, and I was like not wanting to make this video too long, but yeah, there you have it. Let me if you guys have any suggestions to change around this dark team. Like I'm really thinking about these spots. The only really open spot that I have, I think, is the Haunch Crow. So if there's anything that you think would be better than Haunch Crow, let me know. I have him there basically so he can take fighting hits other than Sableye. So if Sableye falls, I can use him. Also, he's got like some good stab moves like Superpower, the Night Slash. Superpower isn't stab, but it's just a nice coverage move. Um, he's Choice Scarf with Moxie. So, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. I don't know. But I've got two walls, then two things, or one thing that's gonna boost, uh, one life orb, and then one choice scarf. So I figured it was well rounded and synergetic for the most part. So make sure you guys leave a like because I know you enjoyed it because you watched it for 10 minutes, and subscribe for some more cookies because you know I got them, and I know y'all like cookies. So y'all have a good day and all that good stuff. Yeah.